Hey, I was fucking on mute. Talking this whole time, telling a good story. It'll have to wait. Qualifying here at Monza. You got me now? Mike, you got me. If not, have to wait till after. You can use either chat. Well, Steve just missed out. Matthias sounds Finnish. Bit of start practice. Ooh, don't want to do that off the start. Bit much wheel spin. Starting right behind Steve. Don't crash into him. Fuck. That's the rule. So Mike is back, sorry. I was on mute. So that's not going to make sense because I was on mute. But I said, had a race a couple of days ago. On Thursday actually, and it was Steve and I, and we're teammates, and we actually started, I think, in exactly first and third, and he got a really bad start. And I came up the inside of him, and he kind of got squeezed by somebody else. I think this is my setup. Nope. That is not my setup. 511. There we are. And into the first corner, we both got kind of squeezed. I was in the middle with 3 wide into the first corner, and yeah, we touched a little. He took a lot of damage and couldn't finish the race, so he was out in the first corner. And yeah, I haven't heard from him in a couple of days. Sorry, Steve. It was an accident. But first rule, don't hit your teammate. And I did. But today's a new day. And instead, where are we starting? Second and third. Good one.
Thank you, Tim.
Oh, Nim. Nim is Nim is one of the, what do they call it, marshals, officials. So no swearing, otherwise you'll ban you from iRacing forever. Nim Cross, he is legend. Funny stuff. Alright. Come on. I gotta get in the race.
Have fun, everybody. Let's try not to kill each other in turn 1.
It's very good advice.
I got my protest fingers ready.
Ah, give me the session best lap. There we are.
You know how to spell your name, right?
Oh man.
Nim's eyes probably roll when one of my protests come in.
Your protest goes straight to the junk folder.
Probably. I think I've had 3 or 4 this week, just on this track.
Fucking hell. These guys.
Call that the McCullough folder.
They're gonna get muted for sure.
Welcome to Italy.
Actually, I might have to do it now.
NASCAR tonight?
Sorry guys. I know it's fun, but it's distracting. Here we go. Oh shit! Fuck! I think Steve got to slow down. But that was fucking close. Oh my god. Come on. God damn it. Bit of amateur hour. This track is tough because of the slipstream. God damn it, this is... Don't screw up again. Yeet. What threw me last time is that I had the DRS open, so I was coming in a bit hot. Again. My view is moving. Got way too deep. Shit. Oh man. This has not been good start. Alright, gotta settle in. It's been like 2 laps of chaos. What's happened to Steve? DRS here. It's bad. You only get 8 uses, I think, and I've used a bunch already. That's the really hard thing with this track, is that you overtake, but to get you got to get about a second or more ahead, because otherwise you get the slipstream effect and people can keep overtaking. All I should do though is just sit and try and get some consistent lap times. It's easy to make a mistake here, as we've seen, so just give it time, as long as we're consistent. So I had a brand new wheel that I was hoping to show to everybody. I did one race with it, or a couple of races actually, one on stream, but I've had to send it back, or in the process of sending it back, because I think one of the connectors is a little damaged. So I've had to put my old wheel back on, and I'm just kind of getting used to it. I've also got it set a bit stronger on the force feedback that I'm usually running, and it feels awesome, but it's also a little bit more tiring. Lower downforce than me, because catches me up pretty quick on the straight parts. Fuck's sake! I gotta just sort that out, because otherwise I'll lose another spot. Every time I get in front of that guy, things go wrong. Hopefully he's not going to send it. Real scrappy race, this one. I'm having trouble getting out of that corner cleanly. And maybe I've got damage now because of the excursions across the grass. Because I was able to keep this guy back pretty easy before. And now it's quite hard. Really losing time. Oh no, that one was terrible. It's gonna do it anyway. Stage is better to let him go and then try and push him, especially if I've got any damage. You see this, like, as soon as you get behind someone, the draft is immense. We're only 8 of 22 laps, so... Wonder what happened to Steve. Feel bad if he's out again. Second. Monza will do that though. So the guy behind's not closing. I'll just keep the pressure on here. Try and get to grips with this extra fuel and just put in some decent lap times rather than be all over the place. Up there and well, scrappy do race. Our lap times have become a little bit more consistent now. Dab the brakes in, starting to lose the rear. The hard thing with the Ascari, which is that corner there, is you want to maintain, or you want to carry as much speed through as possible, so it's always this Russian roulette of how late you can let the brakes off. Not yet, my good man. We will bide our time. Slowly catching guy in front. really close, things start to wash out in the front, you start to lose the front of the car, get a lot of understeer. So staying close through the Lesmos is quite hard. Yep, started washing out there. Have to take a bit of a different approach next time. Shit, I missed my braking point then. I thought I was one marker board further back. Yeah, a couple more laps now to close back in. Uh-oh. Oh no, that was back marker. Not our Steve. Shit, I hit one of the sleeping policemen. That's still good. But we have lost a bit of time to Tyler. Let him off the hook a bit, but we're only half distance, so still got some time. Much quicker through that part. He often loses 3 to 4 tenths. That is the overtaking spot. But it might give me a good run to here. This might be the better spot, because then I can try and push through here and get away, but he's a lot quicker through here than me. I'm not sure if I've got any DRS left either to try and pull a gap. Best scenario is if I can just keep putting the pressure on and he makes a mistake, but again, it relies on him to make the mistake. Oh god, and I keep freaking hitting track limits. This should be interesting. Back marker in the way. A lot of them. Oh shit! Sorry man, sorry. Sorry dude.
I love being in races with them because everybody yells at each other, but they're extremely polite about it.
I might have front wing damage. I probably do. But yeah, God, back markers breaking into that, going very slow. And usually, oh jeez Louise.
Well, good day to you, sir. I must say your driving skills are below par. That's left.
Okay. No front wing damage, I don't think. With straight line speed, still good. Oh, guess not it. Guess not. Down the sound of the chat, which I can't hear a frickin' word they're saying, so.
That's right.
Alright, to the back. Here we go. Scrappy race continue. Me and Tyler. Tyres are feeling it. My safety rating will take a fucking hit on this one. Sounds like a ticket. Jeez. It's like a frickin' war movie with things flying across. Limbs going everywhere. My tyres. fellow. There we go. Jesus, I almost lost it then too. Oh. Okay, we're back. Back in P3. Here we are, where we started. Jesus. Jesus Christ. I don't know why, as soon as I get ahead of that guy, things go wrong. I must, admittedly, being behind someone is a lot easier to judge braking points because you're just waiting for them. It's harder because you're losing aero while behind them, so losing front downforce mostly, but yeah, that's twice now that I've outbraked myself there. Or actually, that's a lie, it's been a lot of times, and I've outbraked myself everywhere a lot of times. Including Ascari, like, twice. It's hard, these back markers are quick on the straight. And this is the spot where... oh, Jesus. Takes the worst, slowest line he can. And now, you're going to race me into the corner? Oh, Jesus. And I start to go sideways. This is hard. I think these tyres are shot. I don't think that is live tyre data. But they feel pretty done. Don't outbrake yourself. Right now. Hey! Got through 1 and 2. think we'll have a chance of getting close to Lucas. Unless he stacks it in the wall. And cue me stacking into the wall. Cue those clips. back. Tyres are coming good now. They're good. Just put in our quickest time. Ooh, sub 5 seconds. 35 seconds. 1:35. Lucas in. He's behind back markers. And we're on the second last lap. Filippini. Great name. Still, tires are still screwed, but alright. Last lap. Oh, thank Buddha. We are doing this. Just don't get caught up. Oh god. I could see one of these guys taking me out. Going Filippini. Thanks, mate. I saved up to DRSs. I had more. And across the line for a podium. That was a lot harder than it needed to be. Jeez Louises. Oh, man. I am spent. That was tough. I had so many incidents. Alright, let's see what happened to Steve. I don't think we need a blimp. I think what happened, this guy below me got a terrific start. I broke quite a bit earlier than I needed to, but ooh, yeah, see, he went across. Oof, that was close. What Steve did, he just went too far onto the orange. That's a real shame. So you get a slowdown, and I don't know how they calculate the slowdown. It must be on your average lap time, you know, minus 2 seconds. I don't know how it done, but at the start of the race, it is way, way, way worse. See, let me crash myself. yeah. That's a real shame. It's way worse at the start of the race, so he would have got it, a few seconds, which, when all the field's bunched up, is just shithouse. Look at that. Look at that. That is about as close as you want to get at the start. Nicely done, everyone through cleanly, but this is going to be, oh god, oh if I had crashed into him again, that would have been the end of me, I'm sure. Oof. That's felt. Unfortunately, he's probably still got it there, and he's trying to hold it through here because slowing everyone else down through there is not too bad. I don't know if he's got it. Yeah, he's probably full speed now. So let's see where this goes. Oh, oof, ambitious. But everybody has slipstream. On this, it's so hard. Oh, he got taken out. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's a bit of, shit. That's been 2 times he started first, second, had his race ruined. That is hard. One season here, I was fastest by, half a second or something, but just kept getting involved in these little incidents and just couldn't string together a good race. It took me like 10 races and I finished 2 of them or some shit. Not good. But let's see what I got up to. Because I had a pretty adventurous first few laps. And trying to get the power down. Got a bit. Oof. I think I got into that position because I did that off-road excursion. Oh, see, anytime I got close to this guy too, anytime I got close to anybody, I just would screw up. As soon as I got in front, yeah, have a little moment. And keep having little moments. It's like, oh, for shit's sake. Started to turn in, just couldn't do it. He ended up getting what? Second? So he's third for a long while. Yeah, right. So what happened to second or first? guy. No, he was 3. 2. Here he is. Must have had a off somewhere. So the offs you can have here through Ascari into T1. You can do some damage. You can do some damage. Oh, yep. There we are. Oh, it's so hard. It's like, oh god. And normally, yep, you're putting the power down. That guy must have got disqualified. But now he's front wing. So probably screwed. Oh. What happened? He just disconnected. Disconnected. There you go. Oh well. Enough ranting and raving. I hope you enjoyed the race. I didn't. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the race. New angles. It's cool. I wonder if that was any good. Let me know. But I'll catch you around maybe tomorrow. Might stream again. But if not, I'll catch you next week. Spa next week. That's going to be sick. But let's do another one at Monza. It was eventful. I'll catch you later.